3 facts about Swampfire that you didn't know. Number 1. He is the first alien used in Alien Force. The first alien used in the original series, Heat Blast, also has fire-based powers like Swampfire. He is also the first alien that Ben used via the Ultimatrix. Number 2. Swampfire and Bigchill are the only aliens whose natural biological behavior has overridden Ben's normal state. Additionally, Methanosians undergo a kind of growth and blossoming phase. In Ben's case, his Omnitrix was unable to select a different alien, and he kept developing large facial pustules in his human form until Swampfire had fully blossomed. Blitzwolfer and he are the only known aliens to have some staging forms. Number 3. He is one of the 4 regular aliens to be temporarily destroyed and removed from the Omnitrix and Ultimatrix, the others being Waybig, Chromastone, and Feedback. 3 facts about Goop that you didn't know. Number 1. In the Portuguese dub, in certain episodes like Darkstar Rising, Goop does not conventionally shout his name, he just shouts random grunts. Number 2. Goop's anti-gravity projector isn't part of his polymorph biology. He just has one due to the difference of gravity between Viscosia and Earth. The projector is created using the same mechanism in which nanomachines break down Ben's clothing during his transformations. Number 3. Ben easily removed the Omnitrix from Vilgax while he was in his Goop form because the device hadn't bonded to his DNA, not because of any weakness in Goop's physical makeup. 3 facts about Echo Echo that you didn't know. Number 1. His design was inspired by the Apple iPod, and in the pre-production stage, Echo Echo was originally named Echo and was planned to have the ability to extend its arms and legs. Number 2. Duncan Rouleau initially claimed that Blitzwolfer's sonic howls surpassed Echo Echo's sonic screams in power. However, he later mentioned that he couldn't remember making the initial statement and explained that the answer to the question would vary based on the narrative requirements. Number 3. In the episode, Kevin asked, instead of Ultimate Echo Echo, shouldn't be Ultimate Echo Ultimate Echo? And Ben ignored him, but I'm sure that the answer would have been no. 3 facts about Humungousaur that you didn't know. Number 1. Humungousaur was the alien most relied upon by Ben in the Alien Force and Ultimate Alien series, and as a result, it had the highest number of transformations. Additionally, a humorous scene frequently depicted in the series was Ben's consistent failures to transform into Humungousaur. Number 2. During Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, some of the crew members sometimes gave suggestions to the writers on which aliens Ben should use in each episode to prevent Humungousaur and 4 Arms from appearing too frequently. Number 3. He never used his size alteration powers in Omniverse because no one from the crew ever brought it up, and larger-sized Humungousaur is even bigger than his ultimate form. 3 facts about Jetray that you didn't know. Number 1. Jetray is the only regular alien featured in both Alien Force and Ultimate Alien to not be used in Omniverse. However, he was mentioned in some episodes, and photos of him appeared in Jimmy's room. After Omniverse, he made an appearance in the reboot series. Number 2. The initial reason for Jetray's absence from Omniverse was because the crew were a little tired of him from Alien Force and Ultimate Alien. Jetray was a highly versatile character and was often used as a means of transportation. However, it was later revealed that the reason was also that they did not know how to fit Jetray with the common attire of the characters in Omniverse. Number 3. Ben10HeroTime does not have his own version of Jetray in his Omnitrix, but if he did, the transformation's name would be Fishkite, because his naming process for his aliens tends to be somewhat simple-minded or lazy compared to Ben 10. 3 facts about Bigchill that you didn't know. Number 1. Bigchill is the one of the aliens whose natural biological behavior has overridden Ben's normal state, not counting personality-related ones such as Rath and Jury-Rig. An eye guy has a tendency to make puns about eyes, while Bigchill tends to make puns using ice. Number 2. The concept for Bigchill's redesign in Omniverse was inspired by a desire to resemble Man-Bat from Batman. While Derek expressed no regrets about giving Bigchill a muscular appearance, he mentioned he would be open to making the character slimmer, if that was the fans' preference. However, it's not changed. Number 3. There are many opinions regarding the gender of Bigchill, including the theory that it might be female, as there are depictions of it giving birth, and another opinion suggesting it could be similar to a male seahorse. 3 facts about Chromastone that you didn't know. Number 1. Chromastone is one of the 4 regular aliens to receive a complete redesign in Omniverse, alongside Shock Squatch, Eatle, and Swampfire. However, Only he and Swampfire had their redesigns occur mid-series, excluding Rath's addition of clothing. I still think it shouldn't be changed. Number 2. He is the guardian of Petropia, the planet of Diamond Head, and was mentioned by Tetrax, an alien of the same species as Diamond Head, to possess skills beyond Ben's imagination, but the details of those skills remain unknown. Number 3. In Vengeance of Vilgax, he transformed into Diamond Head, but that was not influenced by Vilgax's sword being covered in crystal before his destruction. 3 facts about Brainstorm that you didn't know. Number 1. Brainstorm has an incredibly high IQ of 10 power 30, which is 1 non-alien. This makes him one of the smartest beings in the Ben 10 universe. Number 2. In Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, Brainstorm originally spoke with a British accent. However, in Omniverse, his accent changed to an Austrian one. Number 3. He is durable thanks to his exoskeleton and can withstand extreme conditions, such as the cold temperatures of mountains. 3 facts about Spider Monkey that you didn't know. Number 1. He has appeared several times, not only in the form transformed by Ben. In particular, a character named Simeon has appeared multiple times and was called a swindler by Ben. Also, his homeworld, Aranaskimia, was once on the verge of being conquered by DNA aliens. Number 2. His Omniverse hairstyle was inspired by one of the creators from Marvel Comics' Beast from the X-Men series. Their resemblance extends beyond that to their wildness and skin color, and their skills are not exactly the same. Number 3. His powers and personality are similar to those of Marvel Comics superhero Spider-Man. He might be the alien most influenced by Marvel characters. As much as I don't want to admit it as a fan of Ben 10, Spider-Man would probably be stronger. 3 facts about Alien X that you didn't know. Number 1. The original plan for Alien X involved him having 2 faces to represent the 2 personalities within a single body. However, due to animation challenges and the fact that Alien X possesses both a male and a female personality, which the 2 faces did not accurately reflect, the idea was abandoned. Number 2. In many promotional images and the openings to Alien Force, Alien X is seen posing dramatically. This is ironic, considering that he spends most of the series frozen in an upright position. Number 3. Originally, Alien X wasn't considered the most powerful alien in the Omnitrix. This was retconned in Ultimate Alien, where it was revealed that Celestial Sapiens possess the greatest power in the universe. Ben, Azimuth, Professor Paradox, and Ben10HeroTime all acknowledge that Alien X is the most powerful being in the Omnitrix. 3 facts about Nanomech that you didn't know. Number 1. Due to him not really being a typical alien from any sort of planet, Nanomech is identified as an unknown biomechanical organism creature by both Inspector 13's technology and the Plumber's scanners. This is because the Omnitrix scanned a DNA sample from a human who was controlled by a microchip. Number 2. Benchip was his working name. This makes him the 4th alien whose working name had Ben's name in it, the first 3 being Blitzwolfer, Snare-O, and Frankenstrike. Of the 4, he is the only one who neither debuted in the original series nor hailed from the Honor System. Number 3. He is the only known Omnitrix alien that is part human, as well as the only hybrid fusion transformation that can be accessed without the Omnitrix either being broken or upgraded into a Biomnitrix. Also, his transformation style is little strange because of his half-human nature. 3 facts about Loadstar that you didn't know. Number 1. Loadstar is the first alien used by 16-year-old Ben in Omniverse. 2nd is Spider Monkey. 3rd is Cannonbolt. His appearances in the Omniverse are few, and it is thought to be due to Gravitac, who has similar abilities. Number 2. Lodestar can resurrect by redesigning his body, even if it is shattered by magnetic forces. In fact, in one episode, he was completely destroyed along with the spaceship he boarded due to a bomb trap set by Agrigor, yet he returned to an unharmed state afterward. Number 3. In Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, Lodestar appeared to have a mouth, but with the exception of several errors, it never opened. However, in Omniverse, his mouth moves when he talks. Let me tell you something. Rath has 3 facts that you didn't know. Number 1. Apoplexians, a species known for their advanced sense of shame and habit of wearing clothes, had an exception in Rath, who was always naked due to a significant mistake made by the Omnitrix. This issue was later corrected by Skurd, making the change permanent. Additionally, should Ben10HeroTime transform into Rath, the result would be a hairless version. Number 2. Rath and Buzzshock stand out as the only aliens unlocked through electromagnetic interference, and according to the Vreedle brothers, Apoplexians like Rath exhibit far greater aggression and lesser intelligence than they do. Number 3. His catchphrase, "Lem tell you something," is thought to be a play on the iconic line, "Let me tell you something, brother," by the American wrestler Hulk Hogan, and he has a habit of naming his wrestling moves after stars. Leave a comment if Rath is your favorite.